Hey guys, what's up? It's Apollo here. I hope you guys are doing well, and welcome back to our Third Age Divide and Conquer Let's Play, where we are playing as the Northern Dunedain. This is part 3 of the Let's Play, and I'm sure if you've been following the first and second episode, you've noticed that I've been crashing a lot. I've been getting a lot of advice, mostly telling me to reinstall the game. I did install the game properly. I just didn't activate the 4 gigabyte software thing where it basically lets you run the game with 4 gigabytes instead of just 2. And since this is such a big mod, it needs that extra RAM. So I went ahead, activated that. I did a fresh install, but I was able to save my campaign save. I just took the file out, put it into the new reinstalled mod. So yeah, things are looking good. We're right where we left off, and I think it's working because if you remember at the end of the last episode, we had the battle at Al Mansul, and during the loading screen, leaving that battle, it would crash every time, like every single time. So I replayed it off camera because I don't want to make you guys watch the same battle, and it worked. All right, we got through the loading screen. Things are running well, and I'm really excited about that. I didn't have to start. I was worried that I was going to have to start over the campaign, but we don't. Everything's looking good. Also, the last episode got more than 2,000 likes, so that means this episode will be an hour long. Remember, guys, if you get the video more than 2,000 likes, I will make the next episode an hour long. So you guys have been knocking that out of the park, doing a great job. So I do appreciate that. That means a lot to me. So this has been really fun, guys. I've really been enjoying this campaign. Again, very laid-back player here, very casual, just having a good time role-playing. I know I've gotten some comments critiquing my playstyle here, or just saying I'm bad. Whatever, you know, it's okay. I rarely ever play campaigns, but let's just have fun with it. Some of you guys are just giving advice, which is great. Some of you guys are a little harsher than others, but that's, you know, it's YouTube. It's just a cesspool of disgustingness. But I thank you for the constructive criticism. Thank you guys for that. I do want to improve as I play through this. And of course, the role-playing comments have been fantastic, guys. You've been really on top of that. For example, we got Gothmog over here. The age of men is over. The time of the orc has come. All I have to say to you, Gothmog, is that orc lives do not matter. And probably orcs agree with that statement as well, because the way they treat each other. But yeah, orc lives don't matter, and I will mass genocide all of you people. So you can do. Should I even call them people? Should I call orcs people? No, they're just a disgusting thing that must be killed. Also, another shout out to Defender. I showed one of his comments in the last episode as well. Just kind of like role playing for the backstory of one of our generals. He's now kind of doing a recap thing for each episode, or as many as he can, or as long as he can. I do appreciate it because it's like reading historical text of like what's going on. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna show you his comment. I'm just gonna read it. You can see it when you go back to the second episode, but I'm gonna spend this time to recap on what the heck's going on, what happened in episode 2, just in case you missed it. Also, I like the way he wrote it, so I thought it was pretty interesting. But Defender writes, and again, this is a recap of the second episode. Defender writes, after the siege of Camith Bryn, where the garrison, despite sallied out against the Dunedain forces and got slaughtered in turn, Aragorn, low on working men and funds for his growing kingdom, allowed many men to retire from the army, though they were ready to raise their blades again should the need arise. From there came a time of relative peace. Besides, for a few raids and skirmishes, the realm prospered as Aragorn directed mass amounts of funding to construction. Then one day, out of nowhere, the remnants of Angmar attacked a northern village, and it was a raid, nothing out of the ordinary. As the raiding party started their attack, a force of 78 men, led by Halbarad, I think that's the name. Halbarad fended off the army of 400 orcs, dealing massive casualties in the process. While the battle had little effect with the ongoing war, it boosted morale around the kingdom and run the kingdom to an all-time high and made Halbarad a hero amongst the people. Then, not long after, an army of 1,300 orcs arrived. Halbarad, with his army of 300, was ready. He famously said before the battle, "Just like home." That's a little reference to the backstory of Halbarad. That's in the first episode if you want to see that. When the orcs attacked, Halbarad was ready, and after a hard fight, Halbarad won again, losing only 70 men while the orcs lost hundreds. Halbarad became almost as famous as famous and revered as Aragorn. And Aragorn, after the second battle, prepared for an invasion north. It was time for the orcs to pay the blood price. So I love that so much. I'm sorry I've been going on. It's been 5 minutes and we haven't even started this episode. But I love that so much. I don't care if you hate it. I'm going to say it. If he keeps writing these, I'm going to keep saying it. And again, just because I'm not showing your role-playing comments doesn't mean I don't appreciate it. I will try to spread the love and show other people's comments as well. So keep up the good work, guys. You have no idea what this means to me. Like, this is just pure fun. This is just pure fun making these episodes, and you guys make it even more fun. So thank you guys. It's just a very community-focused thing. It's just awesome. Okay, so here we go. Now, we are beginning our invasion north. We have a spy in the north. We have one settlement up here. Again, our strategy is to quickly destroy Angmar before they can rise again and retake a lot of this territory. So we got to move quickly. Now, Aragorn's army is looking fairly weak. I don't know. I know there's like role-playing elements to the Northern Dunedain, but I don't remember the task I had. I don't know if there's a way to look at that. Some people are saying like, hey, you need to do that Aragorn mission, but I was like, I don't remember. There's something about Gollum, like finding Smeagol and getting information before the ring wraiths do, but I don't remember where to go. I'm sorry. So I'm just going to keep Aragorn with the army, and we're going to go ahead and start training more troops, because I think what we're doing, what we already did is that we built a training facility, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, over here. So we are able to recruit hunters and, ooh, Rudar pikemen? Okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's get some pikemen and some archers. There shouldn't be too much there. And I think over here, can we recruit any? Oh wow, we can recruit a lot over here. So let's go ahead and retrain some of the soldiers here. That would be nice. And let's just recruit, not a ton. I'm probably gonna get some swordsmen, and that's it. Just because I need enough forces to defend this area. If they keep raiding, I want to be prepared. So over here we still have my general. He's actually recruiting some forces to help defend just in case we get attacked down in the south. But everything else looks good. I think we're good for the turn. If we look at the treasury, we're making 5,058, which is great. So let's go ahead and end the turn. Yeah, so we're making money. We're making money. We've turned things around. Now we are about to expand the army, which is great. Oh. There we go. We were supposed to talk to them, weren't we? So we got a couple diplomats kind of walking around. And we have Breland trying to bribe us. And a whole lot of nothing going on. Kingdom of Gondor. Dale wants trade rights. That's great, because I remember trying to get trade rights with them and it didn't work out. So yes, it was a fed. I'm not even going to demand any more from them. Just give me the trade rights. We can trade. I mean, Dale is probably a pretty wealthy faction because they are near the dwarves, Erebor, near the Lonely Mountain. So they're probably making money off of that from the mining and having that close relationship with the dwarves. So, yep, that's... Oh, Northern Dunedain lost. Or Northern Athelian lost. So, that block... Okay. We're still 26th overall. That's okay. I like a struggle, you know? Group struggle. It's always the best. Yes, okay, so let's go ahead and get a trade rights.
This seems quite reasonable.
Nice.
Farewell, then.
Alright. And we've... And what... I wish they would just reward me with money instead of units, because now I gotta pay for those stupid units. Orcs of the Misty Mountains, very good. Why? Kingdom of Dale. It's just kind of weird that they don't automatically just hate you no matter what you do. I guess it gives you that role-playing ability to side with the orcs, even though you're in Northern Dunedain, which would be hilarious. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it true. But yeah, we've got Rudar pikemen. We're still training these hunters. I don't think it's really necessary for me to train. I just want to move the army out, you know? Because there's nothing really defending the city except some orc marauders. Not going to be a big deal. So I think I'm going to go ahead and push forward. I am a little worried about what will come after. And there's nothing over here either. There's 3 units more. I mean, these are very small armies defending this northern territory. I think we should just push with what we have. And move forward. So let's just go attack this village. Aragorn moves out. Now, we need to turn this off. Do growth build. Still makes him pretty upset. I might send him back to deal with that. Might send back one of my generals. Because we're trying to train him to be a good general. And, you know, having him around, that's an extra unit. How upset are they? They're pretty upset. Is there anything I can build? Now, I know if when I recruit the archers, they'll be a little bit happier. But you know what? For now, we just, since it's a very important city, I don't want any riots on our hands. We're going to send back the sub-general, our Arafor, to kind of govern it for a while. And he can maybe train more troops and group up with Aragorn again as the war in the north continues. It looks like the orc that was near here has left, which is good. We're still training troops though, which is necessary. And I think we are good. Let's just go ahead and check the cities and make sure we're building everything we can. So let's do Dunedain encampment. That will get us a lot of different options here. But this is more of a village. I mean, it's in the middle of our kingdom. Let's focus on just economy right now. Ooh, building income plus 40. Let's do the, let's just go to the smoking house. It's going to be expensive, but we can pay for it. You got to spend money to make money. So let's end the turn. Yep, we got a rioting issue. Like, you come in here, you take this city, and then you just leave. You'd think they'd be happier, but I think they're trying to... The townspeople are still very loyal to the independent rebels that we killed, so they're trying to overthrow the current newly established council that's governing over that city, which is what they might be doing. So we've got another promising commander, but we just don't need any more. Ooh, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's go finish this mission. Where's the nearby diplomat?
Yes, my lord.
You, sir, come down here.
As you wish.
And
Tomorrow's
that will give us
journey
500
planned
coins. Rioting, 24 citizens were killed.
Lord, yes, my
We
lord.
desperately, there we go. There we go. We'll keep the tax rate normal. Do we need to repair anything? No. So that's fine. Let's go ahead and attack.
As you command.
The settlement is enough through the last 2 turns. No need to wait. We're going to go ahead and assault and bring down the orc scum. Yeah, greatly outnumbered. He's got some orc marauders. That's right. So yeah, let's attack. Let's have another battle, guys. Let's do it. Well, unfortunately, we crashed again. Now, I know that sucks. I mean, I got the 4 GB thing running. Maybe it was just like one of the rare times it crashes. But we are a little bit behind where we were before the crash. I need to send him back. And they're happy again. Thank God they have proper leadership there. And I think I need to send the diplomat down this way. So, yeah, okay. Hopefully things are going to be a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and just auto-resolve this. Just because I don't, maybe it's the settlement that makes it crash. I don't know. But I'm just going to automatically resolve. We lost 2 men. I don't think I could have done any better if I actually played the battle. I'm really sorry, guys, because I wanted to show off that battle. Let's just go ahead and occupy, of course, as we continue to expand. Oh, a symbol of victory against the orcs, +1 in authority. Nice. Oh, well, that's to be expected. And okay, that's to be expected. So yeah, that's okay. We're good. We're looking good now. When we fight this battle, I'll certainly try to actually fight it. But let's just keep scouting out and making sure there's no like relief forces on their way, which it doesn't look like there is. So I think Aragorn will hang out here for a little bit, excuse me, and we're gonna go ahead and build a Dunedain encampment just to add public order and be able to train a bunch of units. And we'll also, we can get another spy, but we don't really need one right now, so we're gonna hold off where we are. Let's look at our economy. Projected profits 240. Okay, so not bad, not bad. Let's just end the turn. Thankfully the rioting will end. See, this diplomat's making his way. We'll speed that up. Yeah, I'm really frustrated about the crashing, guys. I thought I fixed it. Again, like I said earlier, maybe this was just like one of the rare times, because even with the 4 GB stuff running, it still will crash, but not nearly as much. So maybe it was just one of those times, the rare occasions. But so far, it's not looking good. It looks, oh God. Thank God we recruited another unit there. Please tell me he's going to attack us. Oh, fool. What a fool.
We must make a stand.
Now, if they don't actually attack, let's see. Are they going to attack or just... Oh, they're attacking. Okay. That's army. It's going to be another slaughter. But you know, Halborad's got to do what he's got to do. And he's probably going to slaughter this army. So I'm going to save it, and then I'll meet you guys on the battlefield. All right, we made it. No crashes. That's great. Okay, so let's set up our forces. Same strategy as ever, which is hold the hill. So let's get our swordsmen in the front line, our pikes with them, and then our 2 archer units. We might want to get another archer unit over here, but we don't really need them right now. Let's send down the infantry down here and the pikes over here as well. And then let's get the archers up on the hill. Let's get these archers up here as well. Alright, so there they go. They're on the march. And if we look at the Orc Army, which is located down here, they've got crap troops. Again, guys, remember this is early on in the campaign. There will be much better troops as we progress in this game. As the, as war starts to build. We're kind of like in the Cold War phase where nothing too major is happening. But you'll get a notification saying like, oh, the gears of war have started to turn. It's time to like really invest in our military, and you'll get better units. But yeah, we're just going to fast forward here. Are my troops still moving? No. Some of them are. We're going to turn off fire at will because I want my units to be very direct. With what units they're killing, because sometimes they'll fire early when the enemy's kind of out of position. You don't really want that. So there we go. They're climbing up this hill, and I'll start firing once they get to about probably like right here, which is right about now. All right, open fire, boys. Open fire. Give them the cold steel. It's amazing how many kills these guys are gonna get, and they're getting great experience. This is a tiny army, but they're about to get a ton of experience here. Why are you guys firing? What the hell? I'll just tell them to fire at will. Yeah, sometimes they don't want to fire. When that happens, just tell them to fire at will, and they'll usually go for a target. Okay, so let's fast forward and just watch them all die. Look at that, their numbers are thinning. So as they get closer to my infantry, I'm going to go ahead and change targets and go for the unit behind them. Just trying to soften them up one volley at a time. We've already killed 11% of these orcs. Here they come. Hold the line, man. There we go. We'll go ahead and do normal speed as these soldiers fight it out. We'll go ahead and go to the next unit behind them. So, we're sending them love one unit at a time, spreading the love around, going for one unit, then going for the next one, and just really weakening them up by the time they get to the melee. Let's go ahead and charge in my infantry. Really put the pressure on these orcs. Are orcs breaking? Oh, they're breaking, the cowards. So more and more are starting to break. Let's do let's change targets. Go for this one over here. Hold the line. Hold. It's almost a joke at this point. I mean, the orcs should really just stop sending men. Like, at the very least, if they're going to attack this position, they need a much bigger army. This is a very defensive position. I mean, it's a tower. You know, it's a defensive structure. They're going to need more to break through this small garrison force. Let's go ahead and focus fire on the general, which is the orc halberd unit. And at this point, we can go ahead and fast forward because strategically, there's not much we can do. And it's really up to my men to finish this one out. Let's actually tell the archers to go for these guys back here. Oh yeah, look at all these orcs.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yes. They're down to half already. Oh, careful guys. Let's keep fighting the same guys, all right? They're pursuing units they were fighting earlier because I did tell them to go kill them, but that's my mistake. These troops are breaking. That's good. These troops are surrounded over here. Northern Dunedain! Let's just go ahead and continue the battle. We killed their general. And just, kill them. Don't let any escape. And we're going to slaughter. Look, Halbarad is a noble man. He is a just man. If we were fighting dwarves, elves, or another human faction, I would not slaughter the prisoners. But since these prisoners are orcs, we are going to slaughter them. So we lost 10 soldiers. 10 soldiers. Another glorious victory of Halbarad of the North. And you can see who got the most kills, which is the Steel Bowman, which is his unit. So very cool. Now I'm about to exit out of the battle. Hopefully we don't crash. Oh, thank God it didn't crash. Okay, we're good, guys. Again, we're executing them. Then you're gonna get a notification like, Remnants of Angbar do not like the fact that you just executed their prisoners. It's like, well, they can deal with it. Did that say Dol Amroth just expanded? I went through that kind of fast. Well, you can go back and look at it. But the relationship with self-factors have changed notably. Good. That's good. Why am I outstand? It's almost like Sauron's like, yeah, you slaughter those orcs. They suck anyways. I respect that. It's like, okay, Sauron. See, like, orcs don't even care about their own kind. Not to say that Sauron is an orc, but you know what I mean. Okay, so there is a small force over here. It's just one unit. The Renmints, I mean, exactly, Renmints. Like, they don't even have proper army. They're just not doing much. So this has been pretty easy of a war in the north. And I'm a little afraid to move out of this base because of them rioting. So I don't know if, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this archer unit, move him north. Oh God. Okay, move him north. And he's gonna garrison inside that base. You know, just as long as there's some military troops there to keep the population at ease. I mean, it was controlled by orcs, so we pretty much just killed all the orcs and put our new people in there, so yeah. All right. Let's see. Profit's looking good. Let's see. Did we finish any buildings here? Yeah, actually we can recruit some impressive units over here. Let's just retrain and let's build a library. Maybe not. We could definitely save up for the Master Carpenter's Hut, which I think would be a good addition to our building selection. And Leather Tanner, which would improve income. Another smoking house. Or should we go Ranger's Hall? Ooh, public order +5. Recruitment slots allowed 2. Number of free upkeep 2 slots. I think we're going to go with the Ranger's Hall since it is more of a military focus base and will allow us to have 2 more units without having to pay upkeep. So that's going to be great. So that's what we're going to go for, and we're going to end the turn. All right. And we're going to keep pushing our diplomats around so we can continue to trade with other factions, which I need to relook at what factions we're trading with so I know, I know who to go after in terms of setting up a diplomatic mission. The Dunedains are pretty powerful, guys. I'm not going to underestimate them. Things could go south very, very quickly, meaning, they are southern of us. They're on the southern border. So me saying it could go south, I mean literally and, metaphorically. Okay. No to you. Lorien under attack. It's always under attack. The One Ring has been located. Urgent news, my lord. Our spies have reported that Sauron's One Ring is kept by a general in Dunedain. If you want to acquire the One Ring, immediately direct a general in your forces to this settlement and conquer it before the One Ring is lost again. Oh. Ooh. The One Ring, huh? Right next to Isengard. It's right next to Isengard. Oh man, if Sauron knew about the One Ring. Oh crap. Well, I feel like this is pretty important, but we don't really have. So here's the thing, guys. Aragorn way up in the north. Way up in the north. He would have, because this is really our main army. Now we do have a couple units in the south, but that's not much, and that's not going to do us any good. That's just really inconvenient. Really inconvenient. Because even when we attack these guys, we're going to declare war on the Dunedains, and they've got pretty strong bases all around us, and they could quickly mobilize their forces and attack us. So I just don't think we're healthy enough as a nation to go for the ring. We've got, I mean, I know it's the One Ring. It's like saying, oh, you can end the war right here. Just, it's like nuking someone or something, like here's your opportunity, but we just can't. Because even if we get the ring, we could easily be destroyed. So I'm just not going to go for it. You guys might hate that, but I feel like we're just not in a position to go for the ring. And by the way, this is just a rumor. Who knows? Who knows if it's even really there? I'm sure it's actually really there, but that's what we're going to go with. Aragorn just thinks it's a fake news. All right? Fake news indeed. The choices in this mod is fantastic. This is just like the campaign experience in Divide and Conquer is like unlike anything in Total War. It's just that great. So what are we going to build over here? Let's do chicken farming. That'll bring in some income and also improve the growth of the village. Population growth is still +2% even with high taxes. That's good. But we don't have any money, so we're going to end the turn. And oh man, I smell something really refreshing. I don't know what it is, but all I know is that fall is here and it's starting to feel like fall. In case you didn't know, I actually have a pumpkin patch. I just planted in like, when did I plant that? Like early August? I think a little bit before that. I think it was mid-June. No, July. Mid-July. Or late July is when I planted it. And we got some pumpkins growing. It's pretty exciting. I'm not much of a farmer, but it's going pretty well. Orcs of the Misty Mountains, they want trade rights. They've... No. I'm not going to accept this because of the fact that they're enemies of our ally and we are enemies of their allies. So no. Sorry. That's dirty money right there. But yeah, there's like, sometimes I get a breeze of air, a draft in the room, of my recording. This is kind of weird I'm bringing up, but I smell something like really good. I don't know if like my girlfriend's cooking something. I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to say no to that. The constant generals coming up, but I don't need them. I have everything I need. I guess if I get a really good governing one, maybe.
Yes, my lord.
But let's go ahead and move out the army and go for Nachava Ragalololo.
To battle.
And they're upset, but we're going to fix that. Do growth build. They're still pretty upset, but that's okay. It's not like terrible. It's not like they're gonna riot. Let's just save up. I'm not gonna build anything there. I think I'm gonna just save my money as I continue to push into enemy territory. We can retrain. How about that? We'll retrain. And anything that will building up. Ooh, free upgrade. See, that lumber camp's pretty good. But it's, let's just save the money. Let's just go a turn without building something. And where's my diplomat over here? I know we have a diplomat crossing.
My
Yeah,
lord.
here we go. Let's
What is it you wish to
do some
discuss?
trade rights.
You hold us at
Barely
once.
accepted. Whatever. Mission accomplished. We got more money. That's great. And let's go for, I think, Mirkwood, right? Mirkwood's over here.
Yes.
So let's just
Tomorrow's
keep looking for
journey
more
planned.
factions, and we'll go ahead and end the turn. So the war in the north continues. The rumored One Ring has been located, which is under the control of the Dunedains, which is really weird. But yeah, they've got it. I don't know if they found Gollum and killed him, or he dropped it, or what, or it's not even really there. We'll find out. We've got Angmar sending up more forces over to Nachava Ragala, whatever. I'm just gonna pretend I'm saying that name right. Let's see, Woodland Realm. Yep, okay, Woodland Realm. Right there.
Your orders. Without question. What is it you
Let's
wish
do
to
trade
discuss?
rights.
You hold us at ransom. We need to
You hold us at ransom. It's like, no, we don't. Let's keep pushing. Let's get out of Mirkwood because it's a little bit of a weird place. Remnants of Angmar, so. Really? It's so after slaughtering thousands of orcs of yours? Oh, that's probably why. You got a ceasefire there, which is not good. We're 25th overall now. We're one more
Your
powerful.
orders, my lord.
We shall engage.
We shall engage. Let's keep looking for
Quietly.
I mean, we definitely want to take this is their capital. That could be next on our list. We might want to get a little bit stronger of an army. Especially this next battle coming up might be a juicy one. So we might actually have a first major battle. There's another large army over here, which is a little concerning. Glad I spotted that. Might be headed down to some of our southern settlements. So we got to look out for that. Aragorn needs to kind of move fast because the time is against him. And we will now focus on construction. So if we can build... This is very useful, but it's very expensive. Let's go for cheaper units that will bring in income. So let's go to this village here. Let's do... See, how much is this? Oh yeah, that's cheap. So we're going to do that. And then the smoking house we'll do after that. And we could recruit more troops. Not quite. Because there's not much of a population here. Can I recruit more troops over here? Nope, no population to do it. Really wish the newer Total War games had population. Jesus Christ. Population is so awesome. I love it. Okay, so let's recruit more swordsmen actually. Maybe Cav? Let's get some Cav and then some swordsmen. And we're going to send those units north to help Aragorn as he continues to expand northward. We'll end the turn. Great. Breland's still bribing. Someone said that when they do that, they're hanging around, they're trying to bribe, but apparently you can't do that in this mod or something like that. Like the mod developers removed that, which makes sense because that's annoying. And do we have an actual diplomacy? Or are you bribing as well? Oh, you're bribing as well. So it's like you're seeing the animation of them trying to bribe, but not quite. It's like, why are my allies bribing me? What in the world is going on? Why did he abandon the city? Look at that. He's abandoning the city. He left the city to die. Very, very interesting. Okay. Ooh, skilled. Okay, aspiring commander. This guy's pretty good, and we could use another general. Hornburg sieged. Oh. New mission. Nice. Yeah, that's great. One of your best units will be current. Okay. So,
Your orders.
where are you? You're lower. Yeah, at the capital. We're gonna move him to govern.
Yes, my lord.
Govern this fort,
Making camp
and then we're
here.
gonna move this general up here to govern this one. Which I know we were supposed to train him to be more of a military guy, but Aragorn's not going anywhere soon. So what we're gonna do first is take this city.
We shall prevail.
And we don't really need to fight this guys, which really sucks. I thought we were gonna have a big battle, but they just left. But we're gonna auto-resolve. We lost 5 soldiers.
Glory, honor, victory. My lord, our courage
Let's
and
just
honor
occupy.
conquered.
We'll just say we kicked out the orcs. Oh, we got some Dunedain Rangers. They're very upset. Let's go ahead and build a Dunedain encampment. We're actually going to put low tax rate on these, because I want the population to grow as quickly as possible. And how can we do this? I'm trying to get more units over here so they can kind of watch over the city as we continue to push out. What is this, just 1 unit? Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to send Aragorn and 2 units of archers. Go kill this guy. And, again, I mean, it's not worth it. Aragorn, he executes orcs. I mean, we saw the movies. He was brutal, man. Brutal against those orcs. He don't care about no orcs. Orcs don't care about him. That's how it works. So we got 2,000. We could build a carpenter's hut. See, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and move the Dunedain Rangers up north. We'll move kind of as an escort for the general up to the north.
Tomorrow.
So that's good. And we can send the Dunedain to join Aragorn. And let's see. I'm just making sure we got all Dunedain encampment. Don't really need an encampment there. Upgrade armor. Ooh. Plus 40 income. That would be good. It's pretty cheap too. So we'll do that. And that's good. Well, let's actually keep moving the diplomat over in Mirkwood. Let's get him out of Mirkwood.
Yes. As you wish. Tomorrow's journey.
And we
planned out.
will we'll end the turn here. So that's looking good. Breland. I'm really sorry we haven't had we had 1 battle, but it was like kind of fast forward through. We haven't had a big juicy battle yet, which I'm really upset about, but I'm sure it will come. I'm sure we will have a big juicy battle. Once we get through these factions. We've got a promising commander. I already accepted. Minas Morgul besieged. Wow. The good guys bringing the fight to the evil guys. We're now ranked 22nd. 22nd, so we're moving up there in world power. We got some swordsmen. A faction now at war with each other. So it must be Dorwinian who are sieging Minas Morgul. Ooh, Rune is declared allies. Okay. That's not good. So, it almost, yeah, they're falling back. I think we've got the enemy right where we want them. They're constantly falling back closer and closer to their capital, which of course is Carndum. Which is, pretty nasty. So we'll hold Aragorn here for now. Let's move
Your orders, my
you
lord.
in there.
Yes.
Okay. We've got...
Orders.
You know what? Let's just take these 2 units and move them forward as well.
Yes.
And they're going to group up with this small
Yes,
force
my lord.
and then group up with Aragorn. And then once Aragorn has a couple more reinforcements, we're going to push and bring down Carn Dûm. It's like, you know, we want this war to be as fast as possible. We want it to end as quickly as possible so we can worry about the southern regions. Because I definitely want to expand southward soon. So, let's check who we're trading with. So we're allies with quite a few people. Gondor, Breland, Doors of Aaron Loon, and Ladris. Where's, I know there's trade. Look, you can kind of see how the other factions are doing. I don't really want to look at that though. Not that it's cheating, but just not something I want to worry about. Okay, that's fine. Wait, we're also recruiting some Cav. Sweet. They can catch up with them later. So let's check the construction.
Greetings, most noble
I know this hasn't been the most exciting of an episode, but I'm trying to get there, guys, to some epic battle. Let's go ahead and build that carpenter's hut. We've got the money now. We could build some, ooh, roads. You know what? Let's hold off on that hut. Let's build some roads. What say you? What? Oh, roads cost 5,000? Building income, plus 80. Maybe the Dunedain armory? I really just want to save up for roads because it's going to be so helpful in moving troops in and out. So let's just save our money, keep progressing here, see what the orcs do. We might have a big battle. Basically, what I think what's going to happen is we're going to have a huge battle for Carn Dûm. Big old juicy fight. Big old juicy fight. It's going to be intense. Orcs everywhere. Because the orcs right now, Angmar is not strong. They're not strong. We're not strong either, but we're definitely stronger than Angmar, as far as I can tell. So when we finally push the war to its head, which of course is going to be at Carn Dûm, it's going to be a big fight. It's going to be a nasty fight. Alright, no more generals, please. Ooh, the wall is under siege. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rangers sought to protect them from wolves. Oh no, hobbits, peace. Oh no. Their peoples as slaves, the Dark Lord. Oh, 1,000 gold rewarded. Thank you. I needed that 1,000 gold for the roads. See, I spend my money wisely. Thank you, council. Now we got some Cav to join the ranks. Oop, where are we? Okay, so let's get the Cav to group up with the army, and we'll march here. You guys just wait into the city. Yeah, let's just hold off there. Waiting for the rest of the reinforcements to arrive.
We'll make camp here.
And we got a mountain orc army going after the elves again, and Aragorn's still chilling over here. The army has actually... Is this a fort or a village? Oh, this is a fort. Oh. And they are growing their army over here, thanks to the spy. So they're growing a big army, guys, because I think they're down. This might be one of their few settlements. So Aragorn's going to hold tight here. I wonder if we should build a fort to hold, but for now, I don't think it's super important. Let's go ahead and build these roads. It's going to be all our money, but it's going to take 9 turns. But I think it's going to be important. As our kingdom grows, we need to be able to travel quickly within it. I think that's really important. Also, for now, let's, for protection reasons, let's go out a little bit further.
With honor.
Build a watchtower.
This tower will keep vigil.
Let's get a little bit better view of what's going on. And we should probably do that over here as well. So we'll just keep building watchtowers and just kind of playing the turtle up game. Now, I don't really necessarily like turtling up in this situation because Angmar's also turtling up. So the longer we wait, the stronger they get as well. Well, let's not forget, they're orcs, and orc lives do not matter at all whatsoever. I don't care. I don't care about orcs. Orcs don't care about me. Slaughter them. Kill them. Get rid of them. Butcher them piece by piece. Oh, where are they going? They're not going to the capital. Maybe they're doing a counter assault. Maybe they're regrouping with another unit. I'm not too worried about them whatsoever. Dogaldor expands. Shadow of Mirkwood. They want us to have. Why? Okay.
My lord. Yes.
To the shadow. Who's this?
Is there something I can
It's the
do
shadow of
for you?
Mirkwood. Holy crap, these guys look powerful. Let's just do trade rights.
Your plans seem good.
I only did it because 500 coins. So do it for the shekel, okay? Alright. So we got that done.
Without question.
I mean, it's a weird climate right now, you know? Just weird trading agreements left and right. So we got these troops over here. Let's now move
Your
him
orders, my lord.
and move all 3 of you units. Well, we gotta wait until the next turn anyways. We're gonna move them out and then group up with Aragorn and then we push. Now let's make sure we completely scout out this area.
Approaching.
There's a couple forts over here. There might be, oh, there's another city. It's actually a pretty big city. And Aragorn's pretty close. I think we should go for that.
My lord.
And there's no rivers protecting it other than on the other side, which is good for us. So I think we should actually go now. Maybe? Can I recruit troops here? Probably not. Yeah, I can't. And I know if I leave, I gotta leave someone behind. I'm gonna leave my pikemen behind.
Your will, my lord.
Only because these guys have experience. I don't know, I just feel like pikemen. See, what's their upkeep? 205. Let's bring the up. We'll leave behind the swordsman. This is risky because an orc army could come out of nowhere. No, let's just wait. Let's wait until I get reinforcements. I'm gonna go ahead and build a tower right here.
This tower will keep vigil
Again,
over
trying
the
to
lands.
improve my vision a little bit so I can prepare if they send an invasion force. How's the economy? It's going pretty well. Why don't I just recruit some units over here too? But what to recruit? Definitely need more infantry. And let's get... let's not get rangers. They're expensive. Let's just get the hunters for now. Just trying to, you know, get a bigger army. Deal with these orcs. The economy's doing much better, so... And we will end the turn. Shidun. That is the next target. Our next objective. Which has a wall, so we're going to have to siege it for a while. Realm of Imladris over to hang out. Just chilling. They're like, hey, can you help us with these mountain orcs? And we're like, no, we got freaking Angmar right north of us that we got to deal with. But I think Angmar is down to 2 settlements. Maybe 3 if I missed another one. So, oh my god, no. Imladris besieged. Constantly besieged. We're now 25th overall. We got a couple buildings done, which is probably greatly improving our economy. Yeah. Let's do this. Leather Tanner, that improves building income. Ranger Hall, that would be nice. Dunedain encampment. No, let's just do the Leather Tanner. Retrain these guys. Get better armor on them. Over here, we're still recruiting some units. We are building roads over here. Let's go ahead and take... Not you.
Orders, my lord.
Take you guys, and we march to
Making
this
camp here.
city. While you're over there, just go ahead and build a watchtower.
This
just for the
tower
sake
will
of it.
keep vigil over the lands.
I really want to move out. Let's scout out over here. Is there any danger nearby? Oof, there's an army right there.
Approaching
Hmm.
quietly. I shall continue.
I'm moving
Your
out,
orders, my
guys.
lord.
See, I almost feel like we got to leave behind. I'm going to leave behind the archer unit because we need the infantry. Let's meet these guys in glorious battle. We're going to do growth build. City's still upset, but they're not going to riot. Let's build that too.
Yes.
Let's keep the spy nearby.
Tomorrow's journey.
Reinforcements are on the way.
Your orders, my
I just want to take this city as quick as possible. It's a little dangerous because I'm leaving Aragorn out there unprotected, and they could easily move down an army south. But I think we are strong enough for it. The Dunedain, though small numbers, very skilled, very powerful. Well, let's actually let's move some troops north to that village. So we're just moving troops left and right, constant movement here, trying to get these guys into the army. And where's our diplomat? He's way over here.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. Stopping here. I
There we
shall
go.
continue tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Let's end the turn. Woo! Things are really getting intense. So far in this war in the north, it's been pretty chill. We've had a couple battles. They've attacked us. We've conquered them, mostly. But we haven't really seen that big battle yet. We haven't seen the big, glorious battle that will basically decide the fate of the war, which I think is going to be happening very soon. Now, Aragorn is very close to killing these orcs. So he's definitely gonna soften up the Orc Army. Ooh, that's what I was afraid of. Right there. See, that's the advantage of having numbers and having cheap troops, is the fact that
Yes, my lord.
we gotta retreat now because they've got that army over there that could cause some issues. So we're gonna have to fall back. You know, scouts reported. Thank God I put this watchtower because I don't think we would have been able to see that army.
Your orders,
But
my
let's
lord.
please get this general.
Yes, my lord.
Can we get the general in there at least?
We can go no further, my
No.
lord.
So
We
we're
shall
trying to
continue
get as many
tomorrow.
reinforcements over here as possible. Let's kind of go the long way because I don't want them
We can
to
go
be
no
attacked by
further
them.
today. March to
So we'll
exhaustion.
get them in
Continue
position
later.
and I think we're pretty good here. Let's check the buildings. Let's go ahead and build land clearance there. And that's all our money, so I know we go through these turns very quickly. I promise you guys, the more we expand, the more like
My lord.
bigger the wars get.
Without
The turns are not
question.
going to be as fast.
Stopping-
Is that what you want?
All right, let's end the turn. Oh, Spy's kind of watching that way. Yeah, Aragorn just has to retreat. He's got to deal with these armies before he can take that city. Shadun or whatever. Shidun. However you pronounce it. Realm of Imladris. This is like the calm before the storm. We might actually get a battle. There's a fairly good commander from Ingmar controlling that army that you see right there. He's got a good amount of stars, so taking him out would be pretty good. Huge morale loss to the Ingmar cause. Oh, thank God. Please attack me. I dare you. Oh, you fool. You fool!
We stand vigil as the enemy surrounds us.
Thank God I retreated. Come on. Let's end this episode with a battle. Yes! 1,332 orcs march their way to the army of Aragorn's army. Alright, cool. So bold and confident in command. This man could lead an angry mob to conquer an empire. Their general is garbage, so I'm not worried about this. You know, they're making my job easy by coming to me. So let's go ahead and fight them, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Alright, well, unfortunately, we're experiencing more crashing. I don't know what to do. Everybody's telling me that this is a very stable mod. They rarely ever crash, but I'm crashing all the time. Now, I made sure I got the awareness, what was it called? Basically the thing that lets you play 4 gigabytes. I made sure that was working. It seemed to be working. I don't know why we're crashing so much. So I'm going to cut the episode a little bit short. Not because of the crashing or anything like that, but because The only way to get through this is to auto-resolve. I really don't want to auto-resolve this battle because we could lose it, or we could lose a lot of troops. And I want to see what you guys have to say for advice on fixing this. It seems I mostly crash during these like village type battles, which really sucks. So any advice would be great. I would greatly appreciate it. Again, I'm really sorry for cutting this episode short. It's only because I want a solution for this crashing stuff. So I'm sorry about that. But nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm really sorry about the anticlimactic ending. It really sucks that we can't fight this, but any advice would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you next time on the battlefield.